Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yesterday I covered Ethereum and said I would actually still expect a little bit of further upside. Now that has not materialized yet. So as you know, when we had the low of the wave 1 here, told you that I would expect the price to go a little bit higher in this wave 2 area. Now we did move from there. Yeah, nice 10% to the upside. We haven't quite reached that target area for the wave 2. So we reached 3,180 and the target range starts at 3,240. So I mean, it's not far away, and it could already have been the wave 2 here. Yeah, so if the price doesn't turn around soon here, we have to assume that the wave 2 might already be in. But it's of course still possible for the price to turn around. At the moment, we haven't made a lower low yet, and we haven't broken out of the channel. Yeah, so everything's still open. So on a higher level, we have reached here, probably, that is my current view, that wave 4 area. And as you know, we expected lower prices. The only way now to invalidate that would be to move higher than the previous wave 4, which would be here above 3,590, and then we would have to look at the alternative. Until then, this would be my primary scenario. Explained it all in the last few videos already, and we have come down and we have seen a bit of a reaction to the upside. Now that could really have already been the wave 2. But if I go to a lower level here, maybe take that arrow out, makes it a bit confusing, and then yeah, draw the Fibonacci levels just for that wave 2 retracement. Let's just take a look where actually the wave 2 landed, if this was the top or the swing high. So it reached the 38.2% Fib level now. We've seen also Bitcoin reaching only, I think, the 38.2 in its wave 2, or in what I currently have labeled the wave 2. Normally, with a very high likelihood, the wave 2 goes to at least the 50% retracement level. Usually more than 70% of wave 2s go to at least the 50%. Therefore, it's often referred to as the minimum requirement. Yes, lower retracements are possible, unlikely, but the way the price is currently coming down here, it looks again fairly impulsive. Yeah, it looks fairly impulsive. So with these red candles, and yesterday we had quite a bearish red candle as well, as you can see, and the price is continuing to drop today further. So yeah, everything is still sort of open at the moment, but we have obviously come down quite a bit again, quite impulsive, and all the moves up seem a little bit weak. Yeah, I mean, just look at the range here in which we are and look at the size of the candles. Compare here this huge red candle to these smaller green candles. Here we have another bearish engulfing candle. Here we have another bearish engulfing candle. Yeah, so all the candles are really, really strong and bearish. Here again, 3 red candles in a row. That is also an indicator for continuation of the downtrend. However, even though we broke below the 50-day moving average here, I mean, that is again fairly bearish. Here in orange, yeah, we broke below it. It is currently at $3,000. Well, we broke below it, but again, we are still in this channel, and I think as long as we are in this channel and haven't broken below 2,890, which is really here this previous swing low, until then I still find it very possible that we haven't seen the high of the wave 2. So it's still possible. Now I'm not able to tell you if we are gonna turn around here, but I can tell you that we have come down quite impulsively. We're getting close to an important support level here, and that is at this 2,890 level. And yeah, I mean, we have come down. We are generally in a downtrend, so I primarily expect lower prices anyway, as you know, but there could be a little bit more short-term upside. But for that, yeah, the price would now need to move higher and need to break for, you know, here in the very short term, first above $3,030. That is the previous swing high. That is the 50-day moving average. As long as we are below the 50-day moving average, we don't need to think about rising prices. So yeah, these are the 2 key levels. And then if we zoom out a little bit, what we can expect is, of course, here a move down then. And again, maybe that wave 2 is already in. If it is, then we could already be in this third wave now. If it is the third wave, it really needs to keep going now. That would then move in line with Bitcoin. So again, to really validate that now, that this already was the wave 2, we now need to start dropping. Yeah, shortly, maybe over the weekend, maybe in the next few days, but we need to start dropping now. And then we can be more certain that the wave 3 is currently happening. And if that is starting, I will of course keep you updated, certainly here. We can see that the MACD is also turning down, so we see the negative momentum kick in, confirming here the view. The 8-hour chart also here on the MACD, bearish crossover. Now again, that happened here, and it was then in the end avoided, and we moved up again on the 8-hour. So it's not really too clear, but on the daily as well, we had reducing negative momentum, and this is now turning around, turning quite bearish. The RSI is sort of neutral, which means there is scope for upside and downside potential. But if we take everything together, we're below the key moving averages. We are here still overall in a downtrend. As you can see, this, what we are doing here in this move up, looks fairly corrective. So I have to assume that we are continuing to go down, especially as we are looking at the Elliott wave count here. So this is quite bearish, short term at least, yeah, before we are going to get super bullish. The wave count is pointing down. We have here a bear flag, you could call it that. And we see here the MACD getting bearish again. So all of this pointing together, actually pointing towards lower prices. There's one more chance for the bulls here to keep, well, you know, at least short term, is to find support here at that $2,890 level, and then maybe push that wave 2 a little bit higher into the green target area. That would be ideal, but doesn't need to. Came down already quite impulsive, but didn't make a lower low, and that is so important. So we're technically still here in a range and could see some temporary upside, but so far I can't see that yet, and we cannot really see any bullish sign here at the moment on the chart. Okay, so hopefully you liked the update about Ethereum. If you did, then please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.